Alright. It is officially showtime. From when you see the notification come in on the phone, you know what that mean already. You know say it is unstoppable time. So make sure say you tell everybody who would normally call on this kind of time. Say, here what? Unstoppable is on right now. So don't call my phone. Make sure you make them know. Say Unstoppable is on right now, so don't call my phone because here we are no funeral time right now. Alright? Because here we go on now. You know, so once the show start, we don't want no interruptions. We don't want nobody to call with phone. We don't want nobody to call you and tell you people business because nothing is more important right now than this program right now for your show. Right? A phone show, you know, and my word, a phone show. You understand? So we are here right now. Alright then, Kizzy, say you sound much better. Of course, yes, I am sounding and feeling much better thanks to everybody who reach out to me and say, Unstoppable, hope you get well soon, feel better soon. And boy, people, me I tell you no. I receive a barrage of WhatsApp messages and calls yesterday all day. When we talk about feeling loved, I felt loved yesterday. It's like everybody was so concerned about my health. And you know, for all of the day Wednesday night, you know Wednesday night, my voice did sound horrible. But I came on just the same way because, you know, me love you know, I say, you know, me nah standing up. You understand? I'm going to bring on the show same way even though I was dying, right? But tonight, I'm here feeling nice and vibrant and energetic, right? My voice sound much better. Throat still hurt me a little bit, but, you know, feeling much better tonight. So thanks to everybody for all the concerns and everybody who reach out to me and say, Unstoppable, get well soon. I mean, I can tell you something, people. On the Unstoppable show, we have so much bush doctor. Cause the amount, I don't know on yourself, the amount I don't know where message me and say, Unstoppable, boil up this, mix up that, drink this, goggle this, your throat with this. Boy, I don't know on yourself. But big up to everybody who reach out and show some concern. Alright, now I want to, first before I get into the topic tonight, I want to remind you that the Unstoppable show is brought to you by none other than Inner Circle Loans located in Nassau, Bahamas. And if you want some quick cash, if you want some money in a hurry, that sound like it rhyme. If you want some money in a hurry, reach out to Inner Circle Loans and they will get you some cash. And the number to reach out to them is 242-814-5626. It is that simple, right? You can contact them straight or via WhatsApp. Alright, it is that easy. Now, we have a guest with us tonight. And we are no strangers to these kind of topics. Because we've heard them before. And we know say a whole heap of people out there go through, you know, situations like these, right? That this guest is going to share tonight. But everybody's story different. And what tonight's guest is going to share may upset some people. You know, but she wants to share this experience with us tonight because it's something that has been burdening her for much of her adult life, and she says she just want to talk about it. So we're going to take a look at what tonight's topic is, and it says, my mother had me young, but then she dashed me away in a rubbish pan. Now, who that wouldn't upset? That would have upset anybody, right? But we're going to find out the details about this one, you know, before we come to any assumptions. Let's find out the details as to what really went down and how this happened, right? Now, I'm going to introduce the caller to tonight's program, but before I do that, you know me always say this on every show. Before I introduce my guest to tonight's program, I want to tell you the rules of this platform. You do not disrespect my guest by calling her outside of her name like fool, dummy, jackass, dunce, yamed, nothing of the sort, or else you will be blocked by either me or one of my moderators. And we block people without any apology, right? Because if you're disrespectful, then you don't belong here. However, you are free to interact with each other in the comment section. You are free to mingle. You are free to share your opinions. But make sure that you share them in a respectful manner. Alright? Plain and simple. With that said, let's introduce the guest to tonight's program. Carla, good night. How are you?
Good night, Unstoppable. I'm doing good.
That is wonderful. Your voice sound
I'm
nice.
blessed.
Your voice sounds strong and perky tonight, man. What want to say, viewers? She sounds,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
yes, I sound kind of goodish, you know?
Sure. Me say your voice sound perky like. Well, Andy, I wonder if you had a little drink before you come on the show. Did you? I joke.
No,
I
no,
joke.
no,
Me like the vibes tonight. I'm liking the vibes. But
no.
even though we are laughing and cheerful and perky, are we going to have a like a sad moment tonight in your story?
I feel so because sometimes when I talk about my story, sometimes I get breakdown in, when I remember what happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wasn't raised by my
Wait.
biological mother
You
and
start too
father.
quick. You start too quick. We not reach. We not start yet. Show me. I hear just a dialogue little bit.
Okay,
All right.
okay,
All right,
okay,
but I'm gonna give you the platform. However, I'm gonna give you the platform so that you can share your experience with us, and I'm going to listen because I'm feeling a bit emotional tonight. Even though I'm happy, I'm perky and cheerful, I may just get emotional with you, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the
okay,
platform so you can share your experience with us. And where I feel the need to ask you a question, I will
okay,
jump in and ask you a question, okay? Now, 30 minutes within the show,
okay,
I'm going to give you a water break so that I can pay the credits and then come right back to you, okay?
okay,
So the show is yours. Go ahead.
okay. Okay. Good night again, Unstoppable. Good night, listeners. I wasn't great. I just have a burden story for me from I was a young child until in my adult age. And I just feel like talk about it. First of all, I wasn't raised with my biological mother and father. I found myself with my grandparents. Now my grandparents have a lot of children and other grandchildren was there with her also. I was like one of the outcast one. It's like nobody like me. When they look at me, they say, "Oh, dread girl, this, that," and they tell me all kind of things. I feel so down. When I'm supposed to get like clothes to wear, I have to get hand down from the other cousins because they were a little bit older than me. But their parents was living in Kingston. We were living in the country area. So when their parents send down clothes and food and whatever might be, I didn't have a mother or father to send nothing for me. So I was always at the back of the line. Whatever they have on leave, that is what I always get. Anyway, things was going on like that for a while, but I still going on until when I reach about 8. It was a holiday, July, August. This is the part that I get most emotional at all times when I reach here. It is what mostly of all. I get to understand that my mother leave me on the roadside after I was about maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, that young. Anyway, that is how I reached to my grandparents because this lady that is supposed to be my godmother, she's the one who took me up because I was left at her gate and gave me to my grandparents.
Mm.
I didn't know much about before coming on, but I know when I was like 6, 7. When I reached 8 years, I remember I used to do almost everything here, there, because I was that brilliant about everything. Quick, quick, brilliant, everything. If they tell me one thing, they don't have to tell me. And I used to watch everything. I want to know everything, how this do, how that. So therefore, I used to be like the one that go to the store, go to the shop, go here, go there, whatever. One morning in July, going August, my grandmother was going to fasting because she was a Christian one Monday morning. She said to me, I should go to the store, the shop. It's not store those time, it's shop. To get her some stuff so I could she could leave it with me and the other siblings that was there. Three of us was
Sorry to
there.
cut you real quick, but someone in the comments is
Yes.
asking how old was your mother at the time, if you know.
And my birth certificate, I see where she have me when she was 17.
Mm. So
When she
did
was
you
17, she have me.
did
But but apparently until the time until I was old enough, she didn't want any children
okay.
because she was a type of people who person like, she didn't want any children.
Mm.
So I was just the lucky one. So after I reached there, I went to the store the morning, but it was like 3 or 4 miles away. If I go all the way around the road, it would be like 5 miles. But to take the shortcut, it was like 3 miles, 3.5 miles. But it was a lonely road, a part of the journey. I went to the shop and I purchased what I want and I come back on my way coming back. On my way coming back now, there's a piece of lonely road about a mile of lonely road. Nobody is there until like after 10 o'clock because it's a farming area. And the last house that I passed is about half a mile coming. So when I reached in the middle, it was about half a mile to reach to my house, but it was about 2.5 miles behind me. So when I reached, sorry, at a spot, hear a sound like a dog coming out of a big heavy bush. So I stop and I look. When I look, I see this big brown dog, but everybody in the village know this dog because there was this man. He used to rape children, and we saw it when he got to prison. He come back and he continue to do the same thing. So whenever you see that dog, you know that he's around. And I saw the dog and I start to run. When I look, I see the man coming, and I start to run. And unstoppably, I run about 2.5 miles, tired. And I went to run into our lady kitchen. I see she was preparing breakfast. Those time when I'm preparing breakfast is not like no. It was like coffee tea and roast banana, roast plantain, or whatever them have. So she was like, "What happened?" And I tell her what happened. And she's going the bag that I have, the little bag, because those time it was paper bag you have, and then going to you have to carry like um table towel to tie up what you have, or pillowcase to put what you have. That's how we used to carry grocery and thing. So she went in the bag. First, before I reached there, when I got to the store and was coming back, there's a post office right there. And the lady, the postmistress said to me, say, "Come here, girl." And me go and say, "Little register letter there for your granny." And when me go, she said to me, "But me not giving you the register slip. Sign it and carry it home. Look for your go school and me know so you can sign it." And me sign my name to it. And me take the post and me put the letter in the bottom of the bag. So after me hold the bag, after me reach back to the lady and run back to the lady now, she start to fix up the cornmeal, the sugar, everything mix up because a paper bag those time and everything. And she was like, whatever. She see the register letter and she said, "But you get register letter, man." And I say, "Yes, put it back." And the postmistress give me grandmother. Anyway, she put it back inside the bag. And after everything calmed down, she let her husband take me home to my grandmother. And him tell my grandmother what happened. So she said, okay, she now go work go fasting because she now want after she leave, the man come there and the three of us that was there. So everything go like that the Monday morning and we happy and joyful in the yard. Then about an hour and a half, me see the lady come and she called my grandmother by the gate. When she called my grandmother by the gate, she and my grandmother was there talking. Now at that time, we as children cannot go there to listen what they were saying. And we cannot butt in, we have to hold we corner one side. After she finished talk, me hear my grandma say, "Lord Jesus. All right, tell a lady out there so one next lady have a shop close by." She said, "Tell a lady if you give you one for me until tomorrow. I don't know what is the one or what is what or nothing." She gonna say, "Tell the lady if you give you one until tomorrow."
Mm-hmm.
And stop remember my grandmother come inside. And oh my God, My grandmother, she not beat me, no. My grandmother murder me. And all she a beat me, she don't tell me what she beating me for. She lock me between her foot and have me little baton just a wheel so. And me I tell her unstoppable son lick. When me finish, me couldn't sit down no time at all. Me couldn't sit down nowhere and me baton because my baton is like fire. And when she finished beat me to that stage, she locked me up into a butchery. I don't know if nobody know what a butchery is. A butchery is like a small outside kitchen that they have put farming stuff into and lock it up. And at that time the butchery was full of ginger. And the ginger was having pure biting hands because the ginger hot, so the ginger create hands. And unstoppable have to be in that place whole day with that biting hands all over my body.
So so
And
so
I don't know what me getting beaten for.
so she just come inside after talking to the
Yes?
the, the, the neighbor and
Mm-hmm.
just start beat you without even asking you any questions or nothing at all.
Without asking me no question. Because all the other children was like, stand like, what happened? What happened? She just start beat me without nothing at all. Just start beat me. Me tell her beat me unstoppable, beat me without and don't tell me what happened, what have I done.
And you say you was 8 at this time, right?
Yes, I was just 8.
Mm.
I was just 8 year old, right? Because it was the same month was my birthday, right? And she just start beat me for no reason at all. I don't know what.
No,
How I
for
gonna
the
find out
let me
what she,
let me clarify
pardon
it
me?
now. Let me clarify it for the persons who probably not following along. Now, the lady who come and whisper something to her grandmother is the lady also she run to when she a run from the man. I'm correct, right?
Yes.
While she running away from the man who was the community rapist, she run to this lady which is a neighbor for safety, and the lady make her husband bring her home, right? The husband bring her home to grandmother and all of that. Then an hour later, the same lady where she run to for safety come to the grandmother, whisper something at the grandmother ears, and then that was the result. Continue from there. I think them can keep up from there, so.
Right. After she beat me and locked me up in the place now, I was there all day. No food, nothing at all. Until about 4 or 5 o'clock when my uncle come home. When my uncle come home, my uncle he was like, where is such and such? Asking for me. And she say, me lock her up in the butcher out there, so you know, shut in the butcher there so because um me neighbor the lady come and say she thief her 1 pound out of her wall bag. I was Jesus have mercy, God. What? No unstoppable. If anybody, this is the part that hurt me from I was a child until now. This is the part that hurt me. If anybody know what a wall bag is, a wall bag unstoppable is a bag that they make from flour bag because first time flour used to come into bag, white cloth bag. So people use that white cloth bag to do a lot of things. Make sheet, make clothes, make a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what they take and make a bag like and put it over the corner of the bed that they put like they use whatever they want to use and small clothes, whatever they want to put in that bag. And it's a deep bag. Unstoppable, those time the kitchen is away from the house and the latrine is away from the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 3 different space to go. I was 8 years old, right? At the same time, the lady that I run to rescue have a daughter inside the house with a baby that was not 9 days yet. And you cannot, those days you don't come out of house when you have baby until you and the baby reach 9 days before you come outside. You have to stay inside, right? And tell me unstoppable, I am an 8 year old child. And I'm going to leave the kitchen with you and your husband there. And I'm going to go inside the house. And I'm going to go stretch over the lady and the baby and the bed and go in the wall bag and dig out and take out a pound and take out 1 pound.
Mm-hmm.
That time 1 pound was a lot of money. It was like $1,000 now. And when my uncle hear that, my uncle don't look through it. Him come himself and him give me another beating again unstoppable on top of that.
And none of them ask you no questions. Them just come and beat you.
Nobody asked me no question. Nobody. Because me say to uncle say, me not do it, me not do it. He say, so you want to say the lady a tell lie? Big people not tell lie. Big people not tell lie. Big people not tell lie. And unstoppable. I go weeks and months without food. Every time they're gonna hand me something to eat, I get a beating. Every time they're gonna hand me something to eat, they beat me before they give me the food to eat.
Because of the one lie where the woman tell upon you?
Therefore, because the one lie that the woman telling me unstoppable, that's what hurt me until this day. That is what hurt me unstoppable. That is what hurt me to my gut. And nobody unstoppable. Nobody. Right? And every time I'm gonna eat, they have to beat me. Every time I eat, I beat me. And then the other children in the house now start to call me 1 pound. Until it got to the village and they start to call me 1 pound. And everybody start to call me 1 pound. And that's how it goes unstoppable. One day now, after about maybe 3 or 4, maybe a month after, I was there because I start to sleep outside the house under the cellar when they're not looking me underneath the bed, when they're looking for me all about me under the bed, me they all around because just running from lick and stuff, just running from lick. And one day when I was there, my grandmother said, okay, she going to the shop. At the same shop she sent me to is the same shop she went to. When she come back, me here, she say to my uncle that was her son, and I said, come here, come here, come here, you don't know what happened. Me out of the shop out there so. And the lady said to me, say, what are you beat your granddaughter and nearly kill her around there? Eh? And she said to her, I said, yes, because she's wrong. If you go take the woman 1 pound. And the lady said to her, how that little girl if you go in the house got to take out 1 pound? You know, no, see a lie the woman I tell upon you. And she take down the 1 pound and give back. She said, see the 1 pound here? I don't put it in my till. Because the lady come at the shop and start to buy something and I never have a change to give her back a penny. And she said to her, said, give me my penny because me want, me see me Sue, me see lady granddaughter with a register letter and me want something because me never have no money and me go tell her like upon her and she must see a killer around there now. So no who me penny.
So
And she get back the 1 pound.
So this grown woman tell a
Yes.
lie, tell a serious lie on an 8-year-old just to get 1 pound.
Yes, unstoppable, yes. And the thing where when my grandmother come and tell her son and tell none of them don't tell the other rest of daughters and son and family member that she get back the 1 pound and is lie the lady was telling. So it continue to be a stick to me, even when you're an adult.
That follow you right throughout your life.
Right, even now, unstoppable, even right now, because I'm still scared of people right now. I'm still scared of people. And even when I'm an adult, I go to me because of that I couldn't go to no auntie or uncle or nobody house because they say they don't want to let me in their house because them have money in there and they don't want me to take it out. That time poor me unstoppable, poor me. I couldn't play with no children in the village. No children I couldn't play with in the village because the mother come and say, don't play that because you know you come thief like she because she thief the woman pound. She thief the woman pound. I was like a dog. I was like a dog. After that unstoppable, because of that saying and what have you, and I wouldn't stay in the house and what have you. One of my uncles said to my grandmother, say, give me a make she come stay with me. I was so glad to go because I said, okay, I go and get away from the beating. Or what have you. Unstoppable. You better stay with my grandmother. You better stay with my grandmother and still take the lick and beating going on. Because unstoppable, me never get beaten. I me never get lick yet. And now me going get beaten and get lick. For nothing at all. Because from the 1 pound, everybody taking the 1 pound, throwing at me and say, me thief the lady 1 pound, me thief the lady 1 pound, and me a thief and me thief the lady 1 pound. And because of that, everybody say anything and tell anybody, my uncle or my grandmother, anybody say, them say, yes, it's true. And they say, oh, she thief the one. And it's just like that, me grow and stop with just that hang over my head as a rope. And I did not do it unstoppable. I did not do it. when I try to explain to anybody, it's like, big people don't lie. Big people don't lie. And my grandmother died and she never tell nobody that she get back the £1 and not never go like that. When my aunt, my uncle go for beat me unstoppable because him have a wife that they just married. And if the wife said this and if the wife said that, he's just beating. Him just believe and he just beat me. Yes, you wouldn't behave yourself by my mother yard. You wouldn't behave yourself. Things you gonna rule me as so now. Me go take it back out of you and you think you gonna rule me now. And I saw them start. One day we have a mule.
Before you move
And the
on
mule
to
used to
uncle, right? Before you move on to
yeah,
uncle,
yeah.
me know you mentioned say
Mm-hmm.
grandma died, right? But there was a point where you tell me about something about them asking you what you want to be, a finger, something another. Tell
Yes,
me about that part
yes.
there.
One time before that happened, my grandmother, like she's called it three of us that was there, and she said to us, say, when you grow up, what you would like to be? A fingersmith or a blacksmith? We don't know what is fingersmith and what is blacksmith. We never know what it was. One two say they would like to be blacksmith. I was like, blacksmith? Me no want nothing black. Me no want anything black. Me not be no blacksmith. Me want to me have fingers. You better me say fingersmith because me have finger. And me say fingersmith unstoppable. Unstoppable. I'll know my face not twist back good yet. I get a box in my face and say, oh, a thief you want to turn. Fingersmith is thief. And fingersmith is thief. We couldn't have a say to ask anybody what is this or what is that. And we couldn't ask nobody if he say nothing. We couldn't ask nobody in those time what is this. And we couldn't even go to the parent that we live with and ask any question. Oh, a big woman you turn or a big man you turn or what you turn. We couldn't ask them nothing. We couldn't ask them nothing. So you just grow like a wild beast.
And people
Worse if they don't like you.
remember, like I said, like she said, she was 8 at this time, 8. Them
Yeah,
ask her what she want to be, a fingersmith or a blacksmith, right? And she gave an
yeah,
innocent answer because she really didn't know what a fingersmith is, right? And for telling the truth, me never even know what a fingersmith is until she told me, right?
exactly.
I never even know until she tell me that the other day when we talked to her. I never even know what a fingersmith was or is. And that is what them do her because she gave an innocent answer. You know? Continue.
Yes, and after now, I went to my uncle. So we have this mule that the mule used to, they never tie the mule. Because anytime they want the mule, they just call the mule by the name, the mule come and whatever. My uncle now used to be a man like this. He got to the field early 3 o'clock in the morning. And they have to, my uncle wife, prepare the breakfast by 7 o'clock. Remember, me have to go school 8 or reach school at 8 o'clock. School call 8 o'clock. And put me on the mule, send me to where you're going, and him take off the breakfast or what and send me home back on the mule. One day me come home and it was late, so me couldn't go school. So she said, supposed to wash up the dishes. So it's a barbecue we have washing the dishes on. The mule want water. Anywhere the mule going is me and the mule. So the mule see me washing the plate and me have the water. The mule come and start to drink the water. So me so small the time it was about, call it 9 now. And me try push the mule and the mule drink the water and the mule step on one of the cup and mash the handle. And when my uncle come, the wife tell him that she said something to me and me frowns and me mash the cup handle. Just for a cup handle, I'm stop black cup handle. Then call it crackery cup at that time, crackery cup handle break. You see the night, then you saw one something they call bun nose where it cannot break, it cannot bend, it only bend, but it cannot break and stop it. That is what the man take and beat me. And when the man beat me, when I time me have to just, when the man beat me in time me by me two hand and time up under the ceiling, the cellar top in the something. When I time me have to kick him. And me kick him the other time, he say, okay, you're bad man, all right. And the other night, you see, right now me have two wounds in my side, one in my hand, one in my leg, upper leg, and one in my down, my lower leg. When the man beat me, when he see the blood start spill, he just a beat me. Time my two hand tied together and tie under the cellar, up in the top, and my foot, just my toe, a swing cross. So. And when I'm wife father have to leave here the thing and leave over the other side of him house and come over and say to him, say, you go kill your sister Pitney? And your sister Pitney, man, me carry your sister Pitney, so. And the same night, when I look, me full of blood all over Unstoppable. All over me I bleed. All over. Neither him, nor the wife, don't pay attention to me. Me keep bleeding, and nobody said nothing. And the night about 4 o'clock the morning, me hear the door was licking down, bloom, 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 bloom. When me look and listen, him say, him come out and say who that, and him see my mother. That is the first time me go and know my mother personal. Say she's my mother.
Now this is after she
Because I see her
abandoned
at
you
all
from
time.
after she abandoned you after only what, 2 weeks, you say?
Yes, about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, about in be young because I was young stage, never stop still sucking breast or what. A young baby, young baby.
All right, before you
Because my grandmother, my parents didn't tell me say she's my mother. And them never tell me where's my mother. You know, is my godmother when me come those age. Tell me what happened because them didn't tell me what happened. How me come that is them grow me.
all right, we're gonna get into the mother saga. We're gonna get into that and learn a little bit more of what happened. But we are at the 30-minute mark, so take a little water break and I'll come back to you in a few seconds, okay?
Okay, Unstoppable.
All right, so right now I want to welcome everybody here. If you're new here to the Unstoppable program, thank you for joining us. We welcome you all. If you're new, jump in the comment section and let us know you're new, and let the regulars welcome you to the program. All right, I want to say thank you to everybody who has contributed to the show so far. I want to say a big shout out to Farin TTB. Thank you for your PayPal contribution, my brother. And also, I want to say thank you to Oral Blake. Thank you so much for your super chat contribution. Kerisha, thank you so much for your super chat contribution. Kitty number 2, thank you so much. And AKA Everbless, thank you for your super chat contribution. Also, Flavia Austin, big shout out to you for sending in a ZELLE contribution to the Unstoppable platform. And if you are here and you would like to contribute to the show, we have many ways in which you can. We have CASHAPP and ZELLE. It is right on the screen, right beneath down here, right? Also, we have PayPal and many other options. All right, so thank you to everyone who is contributing to the program. It is totally appreciated. All right, Carla, let's get back to you and find out a little bit more of what happened. Well, let me unmute her real quick. Let's unmute her real quick. All right, so you're still with us?
Yes.
All right, so mommy come around now. Mommy come and bang down the door after she abandoned you for so long. What she come for now? Talk to me.
When she come, she was like, she and my uncle, she said, where's my daughter? Where's my daughter? Where's my daughter? And my uncle say, which daughter you talk about? Which daughter you talk about? And I say, oh, you mean me one daughter? Me one daughter because I get a dream. I get a dream say, down here a killer with lick. Down here a killer. So same time me run out, me hear say my mother out there, so now me know say me a bleed and what have you. So me fly out and me run out of the house and me come out. And me say, mommy, see me here, see me here, see me here, see me here. And she start to cry. She and my uncle catch a fight because she say, them a advantage me and so then catch a fight and what. Anyway, she say she not leaving me and she carry me come a town with her. She carry me come a Spanish town with her. When me come a Spanish town, was there until me start go to a school for few weeks. When I start go to a school for few weeks and stuff, I was very good in maths. Even now, I'm very good in maths. Very good in maths. So one day I was there and one of my classmates said, can you do my maths for me and I pay you? I said, yes, you have to pay me penny. Okay, I do the maths for her and she get her sums, her maths right. We used to call it sums at that time. Arithmetic sums. We never say mathematics, so arithmetic we used to call it at that time, and sums. And me do it for her, she get it right. And she continue do it, continue ask me to do her maths for her and whatever. Me do it for her and more children and pay penny. Now this day now she say her sister in grade 9 want me to do her maths for her. So I say she have to pay me choppings. Because she a bigger picnic than me, so she have to pay me choppings. She say alright, she go pay me choppings when recess time, we call it recess those time. When recess time, she not pay me choppings and me do the maths and she get it right. So me start say, me want me choppings. So anyway, they not pay me no mind. Anyway, it's a good amount of brother and sister them and cousin was there. And she say, you want to play with us? Come on, play. Me know this stupid one. So me go and play with them. And me go and then start to play skipping rope. And them carry this rope, donkey rope, come to school and skip. And when we skip and we start to skip the something when they call pepper with them and spin it fast, 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 pepper and jump. And it slip and go between my foot, between my crutches. And those pitney take the something and start to pull it. One pull it in front and one pull it back. Bruise up the whole under my foot. Whole under my foot. And I say, my God, Jesus. And I start to cry. And I say, me must revenge you back. Me must, because after the £1 business start, me become very, very revengeful. Very revengeful to everybody. Very revengeful. Me find myself start walk with all piece of machete, a knife. Anybody say anything to me stone them. Me do all kind of revengeful things, all type of revengeful things, just to see if me could get back revenge what the lady have said to me,
But
done to me,
stick a pin right
right?
there, Carla, because I'm curious. So, mommy come and she create a bag of fuss for you when you're there, uncle, right? Did she actually
Mm-hmm.
take you and start to take care of you at that point, or what? What happened?
No, I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm coming to it. She didn't take care of me. She take me and go there, and anyway, she sent me to a particular school for about 3 weeks. I'm telling her after I go to the school for about 3 weeks. That is what happened.
Mm.
Right? This is what happened to me now. And after that happened to me, and them start to them squeeze me the rope, and me say I must get revenge from them. So one day I was there, she start to do me the same thing because she start to beat me up. So and like she know like me every minute when she be call me here to go school, she hold me here, she drag it, and me say why you do me here so, and one of the neighbor would say, why you do your daughter so? And so I said, me no want to pick me never want to pick me never want to pick me never want to pick but I just to me get the dream, say them a advantage her, and me say make me go because like me dead family, them a taunt me say, me dead family, them a taunt me or what. So we never have a communication, me and she never have no good relationship, never, never have a good relationship, never, right? Because she don't like me, not even an inch she don't like me, because every day she cuss me on my black and my head dry and whatever, whatever. So anyway, that happened, and me said to myself, say I must revenge back the child because the whole under my foot bruised up and cut up with the rope. So after it happened like that, about a week after me go back to school, and me see the little girl come outside. Now we used to have, we don't ever use pen like this pen. We used to have fountain pen, ballpoint pen, are those pen we use. Now the fountain pen have nib. It's a little iron thing that you put onto the point of the stick. Used to buy the stick different from the point, the point, the iron point. And used to have use ink. So you put the stick into the little iron part and just dip it into the ink and write with it. So when it dry off, you continue writing and continue dipping the ink and write. And when I look come out the day, I see the little girl have put the pen into her mouth. But she put the nib part into her mouth and the stick hang out. And I went back and I take my hand miggle and I give that thing one slap and it went right up into her jawbone. And I start to run. And the family started, brother and sister, them start to run me down. And I run to a point where I reach to a mechanic shop and a train station where so them have a lot of pieces of iron. And I take a piece of the iron and I just make one fling and it lick one of the cousin into the back. Them says in spine. Poor me no know what name spine or what them time there. Anyway, me never go down to my mother yard. Me run straight to my grandfather because my grandfather ever shield me. Him is the only one who believe in me. Him is the only one and one of my grand aunt. And when I was there, about a few days, me see my mother and police come for me. My mother carry the police from St. Catherine to St. Andrew. Come for me and carry the police come show them where me is. And when they take me and carry me go come back a Spanish Town, them carry me to the police station. And she was telling them a whole bag of lies that don't go like that. She don't tell them what happened. And me couldn't tell the police them what happened because when I tried to explain to one of them, one of the police give me one box in my face and say, you too like girl, you liar girl, no go so. And you alone, your mother have your thing, your mother not go treat you so, and this, that, and them, and she a ball to them, I tell him, oh, me treat, and all me I say, no, me no grow there, and my grandparents me grow with, and what have you. And the policeman give me poor little girl a box in a approved school for that again. It coming all the way down from the 1 pound, because if I never the 1 pound, it wouldn't reach there. So, and was there until the first day me go there. This woman, this girl in the approved school, come say, like, she say, girl, where you come here for? Girl, where you come here for? Me no answer. Girl, where you come here for? And unstoppable. The third time she said that I don't make. She second time said I don't make. She said that the third time. I grab her and I start sweep her head from corner to corner upon the wall, because I was that upsetting with what happened to sis. Where me reach, and I never deserve it. I start sweep her head. Anyway, we was there till we have a time when you go to a pro school now, you get a probation officer. Get a probation officer. And she was the only person all the time from was years coming down that time coming up, because at a time now I was about 10, 10 going 11. About 10 in at that time, 10 going, because I was still young and small. She called me and she asked me what happened. And I started to explain from all the way down the line from the 1 pound coming up and what have you. And she said, what? She asked me how, with the communication with my mother, I tell her what happened and how it go and what have you. And all what she tell, my mother tell them, say, nothing was like that and what have you. And she said, okay. She carry me. Me tell her now, that time me tell her now that me never grow with her. Me grow with my grandmother and me grow with my grandfather. Then the probation officer now start to contact everybody. She contact my grandmother to see if it's true. She contact my aunt then to see if it's true. She contact me grandfather, everybody, and then she come back to me. And then she carry me go court and she hand me over now back to my mother. Say my mother must take care of me, and she have to see that my mother take care of me.
The viewers asking how
Unstoppable,
old you
one
were
week.
at this point when you go family school. They might ask how old you were at this point.
That's what I'm saying about 10, 11, 10 going to 11.
Okay.
About 10 going to 11, right? And that was the last time I go to school. I don't go back to any school because I have to be here with stranger working, here with stranger working, here with stranger working, here with stranger working to just achieve, to save myself. To save myself. And even when I come adult, it was like when I talk, bring it up and tell my family and say, remember when this and that. Lord, so long, you forgot, but you not forgot about that, and you still, after that, I know nothing that no gone long time. And my mother did and gone, my mother did and gone, and you still have that up again and what have you. But it's me who feel it. It's me who feel all the burn and all the pressure and all the burden, if you know that I did not do that until adult age. It's still hurting me. It's still taunting me. Because even when I go to some of the aunt or uncle's house, I still scared to go in them house, and I don't go before because of that. I don't go where them is. I don't go where them is. Only time we meet up is when we go like some family member pass and we go to the funeral or so. And I would say to my children, this is your aunt, this is your uncle. I don't keep them away from my children. I say, this is your aunt and that is your uncle and that is my uncle and what have you. But I don't stay around them. I don't go around them. I don't talk to them. I don't move, mess around them, because nobody would ever take up for me at that time. Everybody was like they want to kill me at that time, because well, my mother was the outcast one. And then no, everybody come like the same thing.
And you know what I get for realized viewers is that something common, where when someone go through something in them life, people tend to tell them, oh, that happened a long time ago, get over it, leave that alone, that happened so long. You can't tell somebody that when them go through something, because you are not the one who got through it. How can you tell somebody, say, get over it, it happened a long time ago? People need to stop doing things like those. Right now, the phone line is open right now, viewers. You can call in and share a positive or a kind word to this caller tonight. It's 876-420-3368. In the meantime, while we're waiting on the first caller to call in, let me ask you this: do you now have
Yes.
kids of your own?
Yes, unstoppable. I come and at least I tell you the truth. When I was 32, I have 9 children. And you know what happened, unstoppable? everyone that make them rather worse hate me.
Mm-hmm.
Because, oh, you see it? When she young, she walk on teeth. Now you see, she start breed up like a guinea pig and breed up like a... What nobody wasn't there for me. Me couldn't come to one of your house and say, what is life? What about pregnancy? What about this? What about that? Nobody wouldn't stand to hear me.
Mm-hmm.
So I just was on my own, right? I was just on my own. But I got married. I have my children and unstoppable. All of my children,
Mm-hmm.
all of my children, I can hold up my hand. Unstoppable. Everybody come as a progressive person,
Wonderful.
right?
I have another
One,
question for you,
everybody,
but let me accept this call and then we are going to get back to the conversation about the kids. All right. Caller, good night. You're live.
yeah.
Good night, good night, good night, good night, everyone.
Good, good
Caller,
night.
just called to say
Turn the
that
stream down
I
in the
am.
background for me. You have the stream playing in the background. Turn it down.
Okay, yes. Anyway, caller, I'm just called to say I am very proud of you, the steps and everything that you did as a child growing up. You made it. I just want to let you know that you're a blessing. And even though your family member did something to you, yes, but no, there is hate and there's all of that. But me, then I make them meet for me picnic. I don't know about nobody else, but everybody else can do their own thing. But nobody in that meet for me picnic with all of the trouble and so what then caused me growing up as a child. They didn't mean me no good. So what would make me feel like if you never treat me good as a child growing up, why would I want my child around you, my kids around you, if me know so you never treat me good? You're not gonna treat
That's the
them good
same
either. You
thing.
probably treat them worse. You probably
That's
treat
the
them
same thing
worse
I
than how you
said.
treat me because of the accomplishments that I've made in myself right now. You get what I'm saying? But kind of like I said, I'm very proud of you. You came a very long way. Despite all the stuff that you've been through growing up, you did not let that hold you back and you did not let that stop you from becoming the woman and the mother that you are now. So like I said before, big up yourself and I'm proud of you. This is Queen Darnia and I'm out. Good night, LG.
Blessings, Dania.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Caller, listen.
That's the same thing I was saying unstoppable because when I was coming and they say, oh, you have so much children, give me one. I say, no, who's speaking not giving away. And if you treat your sister shy like that, what you going to do with my one? And unstoppable, everywhere I go in, I carry my children. One, I who have them like footstep unstoppable. And I have one who hold on to the one day, one hold on to the one day, one
Mm-hmm.
hold on to the one day. And at the same time, that one day hold on, one next one in my stomach.
Of
But God
course.
bless the Father. And if my husband died over 8 years now,
Mm-hmm.
6 years now.
But all them could have come to you.
And stop.
All them could have fixed them mouth to tell you about give them one after the way you were treated. How them could have so
You can
bright
imagine?
after
Yeah.
you would have out of your mind for even give them one of your pitney.
Right now, unstoppable. Right now, unstoppable. My children, them don't go around them because they say you treat mommy bad. Then don't go around them. And now they didn't want not to do nothing with them when them small. And because them come now and them see one is at this and one is at that, highly upgraded, one is
Yes.
that and everybody. Because unstoppable, what I make sure. I know how I grow, so I make sure my children them get education. And
Mm-hmm.
I said, make I tell you something about I take education because I never get any. Is when I come to America here unstoppable, I go back to school and become what I am now.
Wonderful.
Assistant nurse right now and working and what have you. And all my children them, at least they say, Mommy, why you working? Why you working? We can support you. But I said, no, I don't reach that stage yet. I don't reach that stage yet.
All right. Hold the line. Caller, good night. You're live.
That's a brother.
Sean, how I go, my brother?
Good evening,
Blessings.
good evening,
Boy,
evening,
Sean,
evening. Good evening,
Sean,
caller.
Sean.
Yo, yo.
I wonder if that cut you a while ago, like how it cut me when me here. She said, them I tell her, I say, give them one of our pitney. What?
Me, I want to tell us me switch round before me even hear it. I just me switch round, come turn off. I turned it off in the background to hear, cause we can't really record them. And
Mm-hmm.
whenever, but I actually I picked up on the 30 minutes marker, but I can kind of summarize what she's saying
Mm-hmm.
because the story, boy, I'm amazed how adults, police officers, and people of authority, they don't listen to kids. You notice that? It's like you cannot defend yourself, even to hear. the story. I don't know about now, but then it just seems like kids you just whatever your mother say, I eat that. If your mother say a thief, I know you're a thief, I eat that.
Mm.
But I commend you, Carla, for overcoming and your kids are successful and everything. Sometimes, you have to just move on from certain people, Carla. Because if
Yeah,
you're cause if you weren't there with me in my struggle, you cannot celebrate with me in my success, you can't do it because they weren't there for you.
exactly. Exactly so.
You know what I mean? You have your kids are successful, you're working, you're pushing. Sometimes you have to just move on and love. Me never say love from a distance because they didn't love you. They didn't.
They didn't love me.
You understand?
They didn't show me one
Mm-mm.
inch of love. Not even
No. So
one inch.
your kids, your kids love you. So you have to just work with your kids and thing. And it might
Yeah,
sound away,
exactly so.
but
That's what I do.
sometimes, mommy, trust me, you have to just move on, yeah, man. Because trust me, if you cut that string, I doubt you would lose a night's sleep because you have your kids that will support you.
Mm.
So, I'm glad you're
Exactly,
able to
yeah.
get out and thing, and you come and make something of your life. And, it's never too late for sure, It's never too late for sure, So keep on
Exactly.
pushing and, just love your kids and just enjoy life because you have been through so
That's what
much. It's
I'm
time for you
doing.
to enjoy life now.
All right,
Perfect.
Sean. Blessings, my
All
brother.
right.
Has it?
All right. Have a good night, everybody. All right. Cool, cool. Yeah, man.
Bless up. Caller, good
Thank you.
night. You're
Thank you.
live. All right, this caller is connecting. Don't know why this caller is still connecting, but all right. Lovely's boutique, call back, please, cause I answered, but it's reconnecting. All right, so this was the other question, but you kind of answered it already. I was about to ask you if you told your kids about your ordeal, the things that you went through as a child, but you kind of answered it when you said they don't go
Yes, I
around you.
told them about. I told all of them about it, and I point them out to them. I said, "See that one? That was the one that used to murder me. That one is the one who murdered me. That one." And I point it out. I point them out to them. And my children don't have relationship with them. No.
Mm-hmm. Venice, so I go and talk to it.
Me, the woman, she's put me back in a dark place. Good night, lady. He put me in a
Good
dark
night.
place a
Good
while
night.
ago. Two things he said,
Mm.
two things he said would touch me. When he said about the money,
Yeah.
remember, I was 10 years old. My mother never have a refrigerator. And our friend had a tenement yard me grew up in. And she used to beg this lady in the yard, very like family, keep our chicken like Saturday night. She used to buy meat like every day. Cause whenever I'm not fridge, she put it in her. But Saturday night, she'd buy the chicken and she put it in her friend fridge. And the woman wake me put on sleeping out of my bed, Sunday morning, to go for the chicken. We go for the chicken. Them time that me can't see that the fridge on top of the fridge, me tiptoe for reach the chicken out of the freezer. Cause she said the only chicken in there is my mother chicken. And me tiptoe and take the chicken out of the freezer. And me go back in the house, me in the house with my granny. Me hear excitement outside. My mother call me. Call me in the woman house, them a do Bible and key. Said the woman did have $10 on her fridge top. And it's only me alone going to the house. But me can't sit on top of the fridge top.
Oh God.
And my mother asked me 2 different times. She said, "You take the money." I said, "But I can't see up there if you take money." I said, "Look, I can't reach the fridge top." When we stand up, the fridge, the freezer door, the freezer, the handle like them whole time 2 door fridge. My head down underneath the freezer handle. I tiptoe, me have a tiptoe and take the chicken out of the freezer. And them say Bible and key spin for my name, and my mother cuss me and turn on my drawer upside down and look for the one money and I said to her, I didn't take it. But 3 weeks later, the woman have a nephew who was a soldier. And him there go on some mission and him pass through our house and him see the money and him borrow it to buy cigarette. And him bring the money come give her back. And when him bring the money and give her, she said, "Where this for?" And him say, "Oh, Sunday me come look for you, but me never see you. I borrow the $10 for the fridge top." And them never even say sorry.
Yes, that's the same thing happened
Them
to me.
them never tell me sorry.
See?
All right. I never lie
Oh, nobody
no.
tell me
My
sorry.
mother, my mother me grew up with. And my mother treat me like a stepchild. Me don't know if true she and my father they broke up and she never liked me or what. Me don't know. But she'd have two government job. One of them when she go up she have to stay. And the other one she could have do as she like. So she'd have said when you come from school, go to the fire station. Because she was a cook at the fire station. But the fireman them never have nothing to do, so they need to cook them food themselves. So all me have to do is just go there and wash the dishes them and clean up the place and wipe down and so. And this man look like him a look a rum money. See her and say, oh, clean up the place for you, man. So she said, oh, my daughter never come. Him said, no, we never see her. And the man don't ask me no question, you know. It's an electric extension card my mother use and beat me, you know. And remember, me take a lick them, you know. Cause every lick she give me, you know, me said I'm under dead. Him dead. And that's how me I say, you know. Him dead. Because she said to me, so how the man say never come and much of it? Me just I take the lick them so wheel up, tear up my skin, you know. It's when she let me out of the house. Me catch a crocus bag, a brick, you know. I'm going to fire station and see him lean up like cool cat. It's when I done stone him, I'll know if he made boss. When I done brick him, and he want to see my run, say, don't play with me. Yeah. Them things that me go through with my mother. Anybody could have come off of the truth and say, oh, she do so and so, and she don't ask you no question, you know. Just run, come put her and lick.
She just start beat. Yeah.
Yeah, like say, true, the man never like me not lie to you. The man never like me. My mother put me out her house with my baby. Put my baby on the ground outside.
But Venice, it sounds like you have a whole story for yourself, you know. It sounds like we need to schedule you for your night, you know, because it come like you want to go over tonight.
Yeah, but me not lie. Me love my mother still. Me and her have a good relationship. I wouldn't say good, but great. But we have a relationship. And true, me know God. You know? And me know
But I want to tell you, I'm me bury her, you know.
Eh?
I'm me bury her.
Oh,
me bury my mother.
You see it? I'm telling man. But I hope he makes you know, say, forgive her before she dead.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
You see, she left me a roadside, you know. That's another problem, you know. Because when me find out and me alone in that situation, but the lie where the woman tell for me and bring it to and make everybody take it to a stage, to my adult stage. You understand me? And then my family reject me because that's me a thief. That's the problem. That is my problem.
Me feel the pain. True.
All right,
me cry day, me cry night, me cry over too much years, me I cry.
All right, blessings, Venice.
All right,
unstoppable. Yeah, man, good night. All right, so I'm going to take one last call and then we're going to wrap it up. I'm waiting on Lovely's Boutique to call in. I saw her call a couple times, so calling back again. Lovely. Now, you said that you buried your mother. So in adult stage, right? After you became an adult, you and your mother had a okay enough relationship?
No. No, she's still never okay with me. Because when the time she gets took sick, and when the time she gets sick and she coming like she want get off her like them as we say she mad and this and that, but she end up that I mean I have to take her home and have her home and little after that she come up here, so she live with me children down here, and when she pass, me have to go down back and bury her. But she wasn't the problem to me. She wasn't the problem to me. Me feel hurt and me hurt about that. But because his mother and me say, okay, me still love her because me thank her still for bring me on the earth and me never dead. And me still come up and whatever might be. Me give her what me have, me look after her and do her what I'm saying with. But it's the lie that the lady telling me, and it brings straight to adulthood me because everybody turn against me because of that lie.
Right. Carla, good night, you're live.
Good night, Unstoppable. It's like, you know, her story is very similar. It's like every third or second person in Jamaica go through the same thing, you know, to be honest with you, you know. Because my mom had 12 children, and like I didn't get the abuse from my mom, but I got it from my stepdad. And, you know, it was the same scenario that she went through. Same thing with my mom. My mom had her ninth child, which was me. when she was like 32 years, 36 years old, 34 years old. And it's just the same thing. Like every time I listen, I'm like, a lot of people go through so much abuse in Jamaica by your parents, and if it's not your parents, your siblings, and all of that. And I don't know if it's a cultural thing or it was because they didn't get any love from they were younger. They don't know how to dispense it to their children, and then it becomes a generational crisis. Like if you look back now and you hear people calling in, everyone have a similar story. If it's not a mother, they get raped, they get beat, and
Right.
it's so terrible that, like, I always tell my daughter, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do a show on that, because I figure, like, I always used to blame my mom for years, but then I realized that having 12 children is not easy, but then I look back at it, I'm like, sometimes she would protect one of us and she wouldn't protect one, and I always ask myself, why though? You would allow my stepdad to be this one and the other one. He couldn't touch her. If him do it, you would get mad. But it's like Jamaica, a lot of people listening to you, and that's why I always listen to you. Most of the time, I'm always on the sideline. I would just listen on my TV, but
Right.
I listen to it. And if you listen to all of these stories, they're similar. They run like,
Yes.
very similar to what people have been going through. It's so, and it's something that is going on now. It's not something that's past and gone. It's still a generational crisis that we face in Jamaica as people, and we need to tell more. Our open platform that more people can come out and talk about it, and places where they can get help from all of this. Because if you don't get help, it can become, because I hated my mom until I think it was 4 years ago when I was, uh, 3 years ago when I was 40 years old. That's when I figured out how to forgive my mom, and I carry that burden. And I realized that my daughter, my oldest daughter, and the things that you do and you say in front of your kids, you can bring it on from generation to generation by doing that. So we have to figure how to get that under control, knowing that we come from a background or a country that has been something that's been going on prolonged. It's a prolonged situation, because when I talk to other culture, very few other culture can, relate to us, how we got abused by uncle, stepfather. Some people get raped. Sometimes I look at my situation, like my stepdad beat me and he was so evil. But guess what? I look at mine and I said, thank God that it was my stepdad beating me and not me getting raped by other people. And, I didn't have to run away because of this and because of that. So it's like, to me, I'm like, it's something that is still going on. If you look back at the children that have been abused in Jamaica, and no, because social media is so prominent and people can go there and express their feelings. So you're hearing all of this story, but it's something that's been going on for years and years and years, and we have to have a solution, or our children is gonna face the same crisis,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very sad.
True. Mm.
So, this is a good platform where you allow people to share, because that's what I always tell my daughter. I said I would want to talk about it, because this is something that some people just want to call you and express themselves. They don't need anyone to tell them, don't feel bad or do this or do that. They want to just talk and speak
Right.
out, and like how you hear them out. Because at one point my sisters used to say, all of we go through it, and me just curse them out and say, shut up, because I'm me. I take my situation different and I handle it different. Everyone handles things different. And, until this day, my mom never apologized for what she did to me, but I forgave her. My dad apologized to me and said to me, one time I remember he cried and said to me he didn't know that that was going on with us. And I said, you knew about it because we had a stepfather, we told you. But tell me that you didn't care then because you were young and you didn't understand what to do. So, I spoke to my dad about it, and I forgive him because he told me he was sorry. But my mom was like, oh, me never doing nothing, me work, and me at 12 and me a single mother. And I saw she cry and go on. And I just get it. Like, you know what? I just get it. Like, she had so many, and I feel bad for her, for her, And it was like, me just turn my story into thank God that she worked hard to take care of us, and she never leave us, make man rape where nobody never abuse us. But, the abuse that I get was from my stepdad beating me, and she knew about it and she kept it. But it still hurt me for years. So I understand what she's saying, and I understand when you go through these things, you don't need no one to talk to you. You just need somebody to share, to listen.
Just to
You need a
listen to you.
listener
Right, right.
just to listen.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yes.
Some people just need, don't come to me and tell me about all of we go through it, but all of us take it different.
Mm-hmm.
So just listen to me and listen to what I have to say. Hear me
Yes.
out, and that's what you're doing, which
Yes.
make a big difference in a lot of people's life. And I just thank you. I love the show. Always watch it, and always watch it on my TV though, so I don't comment much.
Right.
So, but God bless you and keep up your good work.
But
Trust
but,
me.
but before you run off of the phone, tell the
Yeah.
people where them can find Lovely's boutique door.
Oh, we're located at loveliesboutiquebeauty.com. Loveliesboutiquebeauty.com, and I'm also located at 2068 Main Street in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
And
My phone number is we
mhm.
ship, so our number is 203-549-9508.
And tell them what Lovely Boutique offers.
Oh, lovely. Oh my God. Thank you for the advertisement. Lovely's Boutique offer a wide range of clothing, jewelry, accessory from men, women, most likely women though. We cater for a lot of females, and we do jewelry, handbags, wigs, Remy here, bundle here, and we ship all over. I have customer in everywhere you can think of. So
Wonderful.
we ship, and you could find us online, or you could find us on social media. Lovely's Boutique and Beauty, Instagram, Lovely's underscore beauty, and Lovely's boutique underscore beauty, right? And that's it. Thank
All
you
right.
so much for my little advertisement.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Thank you for calling.
God
Have a
bless
blessed
you.
night, all right?
You too. Bye bye.
Now, Carla, listen, I'm going to say this to you tonight. See,
Yes.
you may have not heard my experience that I shared to the officials, but I had a similar experience to yours as well, where
Yes.
I was accused of stealing when I did no such thing. And them criticize me, them beat me, where the son fight me off, make me have to sleep out a road. And I'm not talking about family, I'm talking about people who I was staying with at one point in my life. And
Exactly. Yes.
and it scarred me for a long time, right? And it had me bottle up hate inside me to be accused of something that I know I
That's
didn't
the
do.
same thing happened to me unstoppable for
I
years.
know,
Years that
I
happened to
know,
me. It's the
but
same thing.
I'm going to say this to you right now. You see, when things happen to you in life, it happen for you to get stronger, you know. It happens
Exactly.
for you to get stronger. You see, we can look on things that happen to we and take it as a negative and take it as something we fi tear we down. But I think what we need to do is use these things that happen to it and use it as fuel for propel we further in life. And I think that's what you did with your kids. You know, you used your
Yes,
experience,
because
your
unstoppable,
situation, right?
me and my kids them have such a good relationship. And
Yes.
if it maybe if it wasn't like this, I would know how to raise them
Mm-hmm.
and take them from dangers.
Yes. Right. You see, so we take these things, some people may take it negative, but I think we need to start using those things that happen to us, bad things, and just make it empower we. You understand? Now, I'll say this. A lot of, as the caller on the phone just said, you know, sometimes persons just want somebody to listen to. And even
That's what, yes.
you yourself told me that sometimes when you've tried to tell people about what happened to you, them take it tell you, or them tell you say a lie, tell her things like that, right? And sometimes people just
Hmm.
need somebody to just listen in on people, right? And even persons may come to me sometimes and them say, Unstoppable, I watch your program, but you don't say much, you just listen. And I say, because that is what the program is about. It is not my show to keep talking. I do majority of the listening, and then in the end I may say something, but I give persons this platform so that them can just let things off of them chest and just talk. You understand? Because that is all people want sometimes. Somebody just listen to them without criticizing them. Am I wrong, Carla?
Exactly what I want. Unstoppable, from I talked to you the other day, I feel much, much better. And thank you for listening to me because nobody would listen.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has tried to. You is only one person listen to me, and is this Italian lady that I was working with.
Mm-hmm.
And she's the one when I break down and start to cry sometime at work. She asked me what and I tell. And she was the one who said, no, you cannot do that. You have to go and let go or get somebody who talk to or get a counselor or get somebody who talk to. And I said, I'm gonna call Unstoppable and see if I can just let it off.
Mm-hmm.
Just let it off my stomach and let I just feel free.
Right. And I'm glad you actually reached out to me. And I'm glad to be the person. And me, along with everybody listening and watching right now, we embrace you. We embrace you. You understand? And anytime you need to talk, you can always call me. All right?
Okay, Unstoppable. Thank
Feel
you
free
so
to
much.
call
Thank
me
you
at
very
any
much.
time. My phone line will always be available for you. Okay? And
Okay.
thank you so much for
Yes.
sharing your experience with us tonight. All right? And continue to be a great mother to your kids and stay strong. Okay?
Okay, Unstoppable. Thank you. Thank you so much. And have a good night and a good weekend.
You as
Okay?
well. Blessings to you.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good night.
Viewers, we thought tonight was going to be a sad show, but I wouldn't call it a sad show tonight. I would call it a powerful show tonight. And the reason why I would call it a powerful show tonight is because I personally feel like this caller tonight, the way in which she shared the things that happened to her, yes, it was bad, but in the end, she sounds like a very strong woman. She sounds like a very strong woman. And I love the fact that she raised her kids to be successful despite what she went through. And I think it's because of what she went through, why her kids the way they are right now. And I'm going to reiterate this again and say, listen, sometimes people just want somebody to listen. And somehow we need to just shut up sometime and listen when people talk. Because that is all people need. Just a listening ear sometime. And when time people tell you things sometime, don't take it and throw it back at them. Don't take it and cuss them. Don't tell them say I lie them I tell. And worst of all, don't try to tell them say I feed them fault why certain things happen to them. Sometimes you just can listen. And if you're not nothing good for say, just listen see them way and nobody say nothing. A lot of people going around and we are talking about, you even have people right now carrying childhood trauma for years, carrying it around and don't even know them are carrying it around, And it is this platform that brings back the memory. And some people look into it and say, wait, but something similar to that happened to me, And that is how they realize that they had this burden upon them shoulder for years and didn't even know it. So that is why I feel good inside to know that I created this platform for people like you. And for the people who didn't hear the hundreds of times when I said it before, I'm going to remind you how this show got started. It started at random. One night, I just went live because of a killing that happened in one inner city community in Jamaica. And I was so upset about the incident that I just pick up my phone and go live and was venting about the situation. And while venting, I didn't know that I was doing something powerful and actually saving a life. I had no idea what I was doing. I thought I was just venting for myself, but I was actually saving someone's life by simply picking up my phone and going live. And I was live that night for at least about 3 hours. At least 3 hours I was live for just venting. And it went from me venting to me starting to talk about the value of life. And after that live ended, someone reached out to me a young lady reached out to me. And she said, Unstoppable. At the time when I went live, my name was not Unstoppable. It was a different channel at the time. And the person messaged me and the person said, listen, you saved my life tonight. I had no idea what the person was talking about. But she said she not have no idea why she even click on the notification when she get the notification on her phone. But she said she have the phone in her hand. And at the time when the notification came in, she was on her way to take her life. And she said she clicked the notification, and when she clicked on the notification, she sit down on the edge of her bed and she listen from me start talk right to the end. And by the time me done the live, she realized that she deserved to be alive. And to this day, this young lady is still a very active viewer of this show. To this day. That simply means she's still alive and well. All because of me just picking up my phone and going live, venting. And that is how this program was born. Out of an accident. Out of something that I didn't even know I was doing. So believe me, your story, this caller's tonight's story, the past callers who shared their experiences, you don't know, I don't know how many people's life those stories touched. But believe me, every single story that has been shared on this platform touched somebody and had an impact on somebody in one way or the other. In one way or the other. That is why sometimes when I say if you have an experience you would like to share, call me. Believe me, when I tell you say your experience makes a difference. Because if you went through a situation where you get married to somebody for green card and you see the person use you and you share your experience that you shared can stop the next female from making that same mistake that you made. So I'm going to say this again. If you are here tonight and you have an experience, it doesn't matter how long ago it happened. It doesn't matter if 20 years ago, 50 years ago it happened. As long as it is something that someone can learn something from, you should share your experience. We've had all different kind of experiences shared on this platform. We've had molestation experiences. We've had people who get married for green card experiences. We've had abuse experiences. We've had, family issues experiences. All different type of experiences have been shared on this platform. As long as you have one, you are welcome to share your experience and let certain things off of your chest at the same time. Nobody can judge you. Nobody can ridicule you. Nobody can disrespect you on this platform because we don't allow it. Grace, trust me. Your experience, Grace, will be welcomed. If you have one, just send me a WhatsApp message 876-420-3368 and say, Unstoppable, this is Grace. I want to share my experience. All right? Anybody who is here, you will be welcomed. All right? I wonder if you notice, say, I'm kind of keeping the show in the 1 hour mark from the other day. You know, trick me again. I'm not going on the 2 hour thing. Anyway, it is time right now. If you have your badge beside your name, let's go. It is time for you to start marching out right No. While the march out a start, let me say thank you to everybody who has contributed to the show so far. I want to say Trevor Salman, thank you for your contribution. Shanika Sinclair, thank you so much for your contribution as well. And also Foreign TTB, big up my general, thank you so much for that contribution that you sent in. Flavia Austin, thank you for your Zelle contribution as well. All right. And also I want to say thank you to the super chatters. Kitty number 2, aka Everblessed. Kitty number 2 again. Kerisha McLean, Oral Blake, thank you so much. And Testy signed up and got a badge as well. Now I also want to remind you, if you don't have your badge beside your name, you need to sign up and get your badge, right? Because your badge makes you stand out. Your badge shows that you are an unstoppable official. Your badge make you different from everybody else. All right. So remember, sign up and get your badge beside your name. All right. And as a matter of fact, I want to big up Iridata. Iridata went over to the merch store today and got her merch. Big up yourself, Iridata. Thank you for that. All right. And everybody else who got their merch, thank you so much. If you get your merch already, just snap a one picture and send it to me and say, Unstoppable, see me here, I rock my merch. Thank you so much. Marching out right now, rocking a badge beside her name is none other than Dawn Thompson. Negrita is rolling out with a super VIP beside her name. Lady B Unstoppable rolling out with a super VIP as well. Then we got Maxine Sanders rolling out as well. All right. Maxine Sanders is rolling a #1 fan badge. Also, we got Wayne Morris rocking a newcomer badge beside his name. Then we got none other than Natalia Unstoppable rolling out as well. Carol Unstoppable rolling out with a super VIP badge. Then Sean Castle is rocking a golden VIP. Then we got Trev Essence rolling out with a super VIP badge as well. All right. Maxine Sanders, Hyacinth Unstoppable is rolling out with a #1 fan badge. Scarlett Knight, good night Scarlett, rolling out with a golden VIP. Brian, big up yourself, Brian Billfold is rolling out with a #1 fan badge. All right, Janine Unstoppable rolling out as well. All right, then RIP Janine, we love you to the max. All right, Natasha, love you, see Natasha, big up yourself, rocking a super VIP beside her name as well. Queen, didn't you have your badge? What go on with Queen badge? Queen, you have to go fix that, you know, Queen. All right, Queen, you have to go fix that. I don't like seeing your name without your badge. All right, Venice Letman is rolling out with a badge beside her name as well. And then we got who else? 20 Tough. I forgot to get it today. I'm going. 20 Tough, you need to solve that, 20 Tough. All right, what that? Gian Gray. I hope I pronounce it right. Welcome, Gian Gray. Sylvia Unstoppable is rolling out, rocking a badge beside her name. Sheldon Unstoppable Royal, rocking a super VIP badge. The Diva is rolling out with her badge as well. Lilika Unstoppable rocking a badge beside her name as well. Big up yourself, Lilika. Then we got Flavia Austin rocking her badge as well. All right. Is that it? No, Delrose Holder is rolling out, rocking a super VIP badge. All right, much love, Delrose. Let me jump over Facebook in the meantime. While Pauline Curlew is rolling out with a badge beside her name on Facebook. Then we got Savilia Pratt rolling out with her badge. All right, then Roseanne Brooks is rolling out with her badge as well. All right. Don't even worry yourself, your badge suit change. Shanika Sinclair is rolling out with her badge beside her name. And then we got Caesar Blacks is rolling out as well. All right. Then we got Fly Girl rolling out with her badge beside her name. Aries Girl Unstoppable rolling out with a super VIP. Then we got Kimon Williams. All right, Kimon says Unstoppable is my birthday Sunday. All right, then so Kimon, I guess Sunday night party I gonna be year one then. Well, not really year one because it was ever going to happen, but anyway, we are gonna consider it as Kimon birthday party. Fly Girl Unstoppable. Alright. Oh, Lilika say Unstoppable, and sister me a VIP now. Oh, make them know, yes, Lilika. Alright then. Dawn Thompson, big up yourself, rocking your badge beside your name. Roseanne Brooks is rocking her badge over there on Facebook and YouTube. Lucy Archibald rocking her badge as well. Queen Rocks just sign up. Come the man, welcome Queen Rocks now, people. Oh no, welcome Queen Rocks to the officials family no man. Come now man, don't give Queen Rocks a big welcome. Then we got the Irie daughter rolling out. Alright, happy birthday Lorraine, have a marvelous day. Hold on there. Who for birthday? Lorraine? Who for birthday? Did I miss something? Did something miss me? Michelle Suki Vernon is rolling out as well, rocking her badge. Alright. Oh, Lorraine birthday tomorrow. Alright then, Lorraine, you and Kimon are going to celebrate in a one. Alright? Sunday night. Sunday night, I'm going to be coming and rocking with some... I don't know how Sunday nights normally go already. You understand? Yeah. So, I guess it's going to be you and Kimon together. Alright then. Then we got Paulette Harris, Unstoppable, rolling out with a #1 fan badge beside her name. Terry Berry. Hello, Terry. How are you? Terry is rocking a badge beside her name as well. Then we say Pauline Curlew. Alright then. Susie Q. Well, go on, Susie Q, rocking your badge. Big up yourself. Alright then. Am I missing anybody else? Marcia Bailey Flynn, hello. All right, Veronica's Unstoppable. Veronica said Unstoppable. What about Sunday night testimony night? All right, it may not be this Sunday night because this Sunday night is going to be a Lovers Rock Sunday. So maybe next week Sunday. Okay, Veronica. Yeah. All right, Sean Castle, Flavia, Dan, Keisha, highly blessed. Big up yourself, Keisha. All right, then, boy, what you welcome them to Queen Rocks. All right, Lyra Lopez is rocking a badge. Ivan, thank you so much for that super chat, Ivan. It's appreciated. All right, then, let's see what I go on. Did I miss anybody? I don't miss, no, officially, no. Am I missing? Shanna Lee, all right, rocking her badge as well. I don't miss none of the officials. Let me check. Me say Marcia Bailey. Me say Shanna Lee. It look like everybody that. All right then. So people, Queen Rocks is the newest member of the officials. All right. So Queen Rocks, welcome. All right, people. As I said, if you don't have your badge, sign up and get your badge and become an official member of the Unstoppable Army. All right. If you notice how Queen Rocks have our badge right now, Kimona rock our badge, Natasha rock our badge, Rosanna rock our badge, and over there on Facebook we have Dwayne Randolph rocking badge. You understand? We have Shanna Lee rock our badge. We have Fly Girl. We have, oh jeez man, we have so much persons that rock them badge. Believe me, you need to sign up and get your badge if you don't have your badge beside your name. Alright, people, my gone left for now. My voice sound nice and healthy. Sunday night will be rock steady Sunday. You understand what I say? So, when you come out and come party, you don't know when time Sunday night come. Always some nice vibes. I never nothing vulgar, never nothing too lewd, never nothing too raunchy. It's always some rock steady, or some lovers rock, or some gospel, or some testimony, or so. I don't know what the thing go. You understand? So people, big up on yourself. I'm gonna left for now. I will see you all on Sunday night as promised. As promised, I will be here Sunday night. See it? Kimon, thank you for that super chat. It's appreciated.